I'm trying to set a benchmark for the fastest from scratch fire cape on an Ultimate Iron Man.
Wait, you talking to me?
This run is my experimental entry into the RuneScape speedrunning space. This is a benchmark run, and there will be many others after it. There's a lot to be creative with in this space. As such, I've already heard the biggest piece of feedback, which is incorporating a timer. Something better than checking at Hans or updating you periodically. Thanks to Adam from RuneLite, we now have an overlay that can track my in-game time, so that you guys can always see it. The plugin is now called Playtime on RuneLite. Unfortunately, this footage is already recorded without the plugin, but I'm very happy that it'll make the viewing experience significantly better once it's in. For now, I'll just be keeping you updated as much as I can. And the last thing I saw was that I'm wasting a lot of time questing, and that I should simply go in and prayer flick the entire cave with no prayer pots or gear upgrades. Man, have you ever been hit by a bat in the fight caves? Do you know what they do to you? Try not sipping a prayer potion while you spend 5 or 6 hours in that cave. There's a handful of people that can do that. And this is coming from someone who has done no supply fire capes before. That was on a maxed account. This is not that. The goal is to strike a balance between the bare minimum supplies and gear for a completion. Everything I've done so far and will continue to do is working toward that. Anyway, back to the run. Romeo and Juliet takes like 3 minutes and it gives 5 quest points. The goal I'm currently working toward is 32 quest points that I can complete Dragon Slayer. Not only do I get full green D-hide from unlocking the Champions Guild and completing Dragon Slayer, but I also get a ton of defense XP. So having full green D-hide for the majors and the fight caves will just pay for itself, so not to mention the range training I still have to do. And easy enough, Romeo and Juliet done, 5 quest points. I'm now doing probably the most important quest in the entire series of quests. I'm doing the Lost Tribe, and after I do that, I can finally buy my bone crossbow, which is the weapon I'm going to be using for the fight caves. And after I complete this, I have 1 quest to go, which is going to be Ernest the Chicken, and we can get pretty much all our gear for the run after that. And there is Lost Tribe completed. Got a useless 3000 mining XP and a Ring of Life that I'm not going to be using. Let's go very quickly complete Ernest the Chicken. Ernest the Chicken done. Perfect. So now I can finally start Dragon Slayer. I can actually already buy some green D-hide from the Champions Guild store, but I still need to complete Dragon Slayer for the green D-hide body. Also, Dragon Slayer gives 18.6k defense XP, so pretty crazy boost. So here I am in the middle of Dragon Slayer, and I somehow overlooked the fact that I need 8 crafting to finish this quest. I don't know how I missed that, but I only have 3 crafting. So I'm gonna go do Murder Mystery. It'll just instantly get me to like 11 crafting, and then I need to make an unfired bowl for Dragon Slayer. And after that, that should be pretty much the last of my quests until I just go for some food, some prayer pots, and go in. Well, okay, I'm not going to go in with 1 range. I need to train my range still, but I'll be getting my supplies while training range. You'll see, I'll explain later. I feel like these are just worth getting, just so I weigh a little less. They're on my way to Murder Mystery, so just going to grab them.
Wow, I must say I love what you've done with the place. How are you doing that?
Come on, man. You know what this is. Displate has been on this channel like 8 times. You know what this is.
Just tell me again, please.
You hear that? Those are magnets. Displate found a way to make hanging your artwork very, very easy and simple. In 20 seconds, you can have a poster on your wall from Displate's massive library of artwork. So if you wanted, say, the Swampletics movie poster, or maybe the Gillinor Games poster, or the by-release poster, you can get them printed on high-quality metal and hang them on your wall super easily. If none of those interests you, I have a ton of recommendations on my promo page, and you can also just browse Displate's massive library yourself and find just about anything that suits your needs. Displate also plants a tree in Tanzania for every Displate purchased. We're nearing up to 16 million as I record this video. For a limited time, you can get up to 29% off your Displates by using my link in the description, and thank you again to Displate for sponsoring. Guard, I swear I did not plant evidence to frame this guy and get 8 crafting from it. I didn't. Where am I going? It's Dragon Slayer time. We finally have 12 crafting, so I can make my unfired bowl. Got pretty much everything I needed except the unfired bowl now, and I'm gonna buy a Chronicle so I can teleport straight back to the Champions Guild whenever, which is perfect because there is clay right next to the Champions Guild, and I'm gonna walk this over to Barbarian Village, and then I can just teleport straight back here after I've finished this part. All right, there we go. Hammer. I now have everything I need to reconstruct the boats. God, I remember being so scared seeing this as a kid, dude. This was terrifying. In the most boring fashion possible, I will be flinching Elvarg until the fight is over. There's just no real better way to do it with my current stats and food, so I will sacrifice a little bit of my food to speed up the fight. This should probably take a couple minutes. Even using a lot of food, that was a 9-minute fight. Oh my god, that feels horrible, man. 9 minutes on Elvarg. Oh my god. Well, that's the end of the quest. Thank god that's over. Have you slain that dragon? Yes, sir. I did it. Please, my defense XP. Beautiful. I think that's, what, 39? 38 strength, 39 defense, perfect. Very quickly while I'm here, I'll grab a green dehyde body, and now I shouldn't need to come back here. So now it's just time to buy some ranged equipment, get 28 range, and at that point I'll be able to use my bone crossbow. Just gonna buy every tier of short bow, and I'll just buy a bunch of iron arrows. I don't know how many it's gonna take, but I do have quite a bit of cash. So while I'm over here, I'm gonna grab a studded body and chaps. I'm only 38 magic right now, and I need to get to Remington, so a great way of doing that is buying a Wizard's Mind Bomb from here, and that gets me a +2 magic boost. So I'm now 40 magic, and I can teleport to house. And I'm in Remington. Simple as that. Probably saves me like 2 minutes each time I do that. So I obviously still have a defense level to get, and I still have a bunch of range levels to get. So I don't need the defense level just yet, since I don't even have 40 range in the first place. But I'll be going over to Zaya right now, and I'm going to train on the seagulls. There is obviously sand crabs on the beach, but seagulls are a bit better while my range is still incredibly low because they have negative range defense. I think negative 42 if I remember correctly. So seagulls are going to be a bit better than crabs at the moment. The intense range training on seagull session begins. I'll probably move over to sand crabs at like 10 or 15, and I'll just train until studded, and then bone crossbow. It's also a little bit more efficient to train on accurate when your range is low. Gives you 3 invisible range levels when you train on accurate, so you can actually hit things when you're really, really low range. And 20 range, there we go. Big upgrades with a short bow, full studded. Gonna use the iron arrows as well. And now we just train until 28 range. I've actually been using the Excalibur special attack more than I thought, because I don't even have the defense level to really tank these guys. I'm not high enough defense or HP to really sit here without food, so the Excalibur special attack has been a bit of a lifesaver, not gonna lie. Gives me like an extra 10 defense levels, so there we go. We are done. Lumbridge Telly, we are out of here. Get to free up a ton of space. We'll no longer be needing that. You may remember me saying earlier in the run that I'm gonna need 57 thieving later on, and it is unfortunately later on now. Now, my plan to get 57 thieving involves the Hosidius fruit stalls, which I do need 15% Hosidius favor to steal from. Instead of pushing the plow, I can just do Client of Korend and get my 15% favor that way. I need that 57 thieving to access the grubby chest. I'm gonna be camping for grubby keys in the Southworth dungeon and using the keys to get my supplies for the fire cape. At the same time, I'll also be training my range and prayer. Baby red dragons have a 1 in 80 chance of dropping the grubby key, and while I kill them, I can also bury their bones to train up my prayer up to 44. The keys have a pretty damn useful drop table, including range potions, brews, super restores, and prayer pots. Unfortunately, this is where a huge part of RNG comes into the run. If I don't get any prayer pots after camping there for hours, I will be completely at the mercy of RNG. I think if I can get 4 prayer pots, I can complete this run. Anything else is just a bonus. I don't need brews and I don't need restores, but they will be nice to help with the run. So that's the plan, and I need 57 thieving to do it. Hosidius fruit stalls are actually very quick XP if you run between both. You can get up to 43k XP per hour if you steal from both stalls, which means I should be able to get 57 thieving in just 3.5 hours, and then just grind for the grubby keys, get my supplies, and go into the cave. Client of Korend finished, and we're going to be using these on prayer. It's going to be 1,000 prayer XP, just helps me out a little bit with burying the bones later. More importantly though, let's use this certificate on Hosidius, and I can now steal from the fruit stalls. So I literally just need 57 thieving, and my grind is pretty much all downhill from there. So welcome to my home for the next 3.5 hours or so. I've actually already been at this for about 30 or 40 minutes, and I wasn't sure if I could sustain my run energy doing this, but it turns out I can, because you get, oh, there you go, strange fruit. They give you 30% run energy when you eat it, so, and running between these stalls is faster than just staying at one. It might not look like it, because you might be watching the respawn times and seeing that, you know, it doesn't look like it's any faster, but since you're red clicking on the other one while the other one hasn't spawned yet, you're already beginning an action once you get there, so that's why it's a single tick faster, and it ends up being like an extra 10k XP an hour because of this. 50 thieving, halfway there. And 55 thieving, getting very, very close. I'm saying this out loud because I'm hoping it helps me remember, but the candle in the north room, I need to remember to pick that up before I leave. I need it so I can buy my bone crossbow. I'm gonna need a light source to get through there, so very convenient candle. The last of the thieving XP, this should be it. 57 thieving. Can now pickpocket the grubby chest. We are done. Gonna need to grab a tinderbox from here. I did grab the candle. Thankfully, I remembered. I even tried to fill my inventory with as many strange fruits as I possibly could because it honestly was worth it. 150 run energy in my inventory right now. Buying a Dorgishan crossbow, and now the question is, how many bolts do I buy? I have an unreal amount of money, and I honestly think I could get enough bolts to the point where I just won't need to pick them up anymore. It's not like I'm spending a ton of time here anyway, so I'm just gonna buy a lot of bolts so that I never have to worry about it, since it seems I kind of went overkill with the cash stack and didn't need as much money as I thought I would. So I don't know, man. I don't know if this is enough bolts. You know, 47.3k. What have I done? I am not gonna use this many bolts. Oh my god. I'm just not gonna worry about picking them up. Literally not gonna care. One last addition to the range gear. Full green d'hide, coif will help out quite a bit. All right, let's go get 40 range, and then we're just gonna be camping for grubby keys. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a 0-time grind, but the way I'm thinking about it right now is I still need to train range, and I might as well train on these imps and try to get beads so I can get an amulet for the fight caves. If I can collect all 4 beads, I can train my range while doing it, and I get an amulet of accuracy if I complete the quest. So I think it's honestly worth it to train on imps for now. If I can get all 4 beads in like 10 minutes, I think that's by far worth it. Hey, first bead, let's go. Red bead, bead number 2. There it is, white bead, nice. And 29 range. There we go, we're done. That honestly was not long at all. That was really lucky. I'll be taking my amulet, sir. Thank you very much. Gives me 4 ranged attack bonus and some defense. I think it was honestly worth it. Got some range XP during it. The final defense level. I never need to train that again for the rest of this run. Pretty sweet. So I can just focus on range, and when I do get 40 range, I can wear my green d'hide body now. 40 range, full green d'hide upgrade, very big. With this accuracy upgrade, I should be able to kill the baby red dragons pretty easily, so it's a big reason why I didn't go hunt for grubby keys immediately. I didn't want the baby red dragon kills to take forever, and then I'm slowing down my range training, and now it should be pretty good. It's just a nice balance. Yes, good shield. Yes, very good shield. Yes. I'm on my way over, and I guess the real question is, how many grubby keys am I going for? I'm thinking like 8. I guess it depends. If I get to like 54 range, I'm just gonna go in with however many keys I have and hope to get prayer pots. But is there a safe spot here? I don't even know. Okay, I found a pretty damn good safe spot. This seems like what I'm gonna be using, at least until I lose aggro. Once I lose aggro, it should be super easy to just safe spot the one south and not have that big red dragon attack me. So until then, though, oh, tattered moon page. Dude, I was actually going to talk about this. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish the page set, but if I can get 4 of each page in this dungeon, I can complete the mini quest, which gives you a 10k XP lamp. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I might get all my grubby keys and my range XP before I get all the pages, but if I manage to complete that mini quest, I think I'm going to put that 10k XP lamp onto HP. It should be really worth it just because at the moment I will be going into the fight caves with less than 49 HP, which means if I miss a single flick on those majors, there's a chance I just die and the run ends. And since I'm going to be flicking them for probably about 4 hours with my bone crossbow, it would be really nice to have higher HP for that. Already? Oh my god. Wow, that was so quick. I've only killed I think I've killed less than 20. Wow, that is really nice. What an amazing start, man. I honestly do need to get a little lucky here. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. And, that is a very good start. Now that I've lost aggro, it is smooth sailing out here. I don't need to worry about this big red dragon attacking me, so I can just kill the 2 south here. I'm just going to be grinding for range levels, HP levels, prayer levels, and grubby keys. And I guess temple pages as well. If I'm really trying to finish that mini quest, who knows? I might get lucky enough to do it. First, prayer level 42. Prayer levels after 44 don't really matter because the next bracket isn't until 48, I think. So I think I'll just be stopping at 44. 45 range. 46. Crucial prayer level unlocked. 43 prayer. I'm at 250 dragons and I have gotten 1 grubby key. That is... Number 2. Thank God. I need to salvage this run somehow, dude. Hopefully they keep coming in. Yes, number 3. Let's go. Oh, they're coming in again. I think I'm back on rate pretty much after that. That's really nice. And the big 50 range. I don't know how many more range levels I'm gonna get, but this is already a pretty decent baseline. Oh, yes. 51 range. That was so quick. That was so quick. My rate is so good right now. I'm at 374 kills with 5 keys. That's insanely good. The big unlock, 44 prayer. Can now use Eagle Eye for the 15% range boost. Very nice. It's gonna feel weird flicking that instead of Hawkeye, actually, but it's a Christmas miracle, dude. Grubby key number 6. 4 kills later? 5? I don't know. 4, 5? 2 kills after the last one, which was like 5 kills. Okay. 8 grubby keys. Okay. 44 HP. I honestly probably would have left already if I wasn't just 1 page off of finishing this mini quest. I feel like it's worth my time to hunt for it at this point because it's just a 1 in 25 and it'll give me 2 extra HP levels. So I'm just waiting until I get it at this point. Maybe I'll get a couple more keys too. Oh my, I don't even know what to say. My rate for these keys is unholy. This is ridiculous. 9 keys. And that's number 10. I have 10 grubby keys, and I'm still looking for this page, which is like a 1/4 of the drop rate. 53 range. Oh, finally. I got the moon page. Okay, we're out of here. That is it for Red Dragons. What an amazing haul, honestly. I'm currently at 23 hours and 51 minutes played, which means I'll probably be entering Jad with a little tiny bit over 24 hours, which I don't think is bad for a first try. Obviously, there's a lot of optimizations to do and a lot less mistakes to make, but I'm still very happy with this. I wasn't sure what the possibilities were of entering Jad with all the supplies and all the gear and all the levels. The only thing that can stop me now is not getting a single prayer potion from these grubby keys. Unstrung symbol from here, and we string this. Gonna need 5 pieces of meat for the In Search of Knowledge mini quest with the tomes. Gonna buy a rune plate for some tank, and there we go. Holy symbol blessed, and this is 8 extra prayer bonus now. Much more worth it than the Emmy of Accuracy in my opinion. But the Emmy was nice for Red Dragons and all the training. Mind bomb up, and let's go to Remington. Boom. Mini quest done. Let's use this lamp on hit points. And 46 hit points from the mini quest. Really good. It's going to be very helpful. Significantly lowers my chances of being one hit if I make a mistake. If I don't get at least 4 prayer pots here, I do not like my odds of completing this run. I mean, you're going to see this no matter what, whether I fail miserably or I complete it, but for me, I would really like to complete it, and I need at least 4 prayer pots, minimum, and that's, I don't even know if I can do it with 4, but I think that is like really my bare minimum. I mean, I've done it with very little prayer, but I've never done a super low combat fire cape without prayer pots, so let's hope. Oh my god, that is a very good start. Very good start. I don't need the bones. We should have a restore. Yeah, so we got half a restore dose. Okay, half a prayer pot already. We're looking pretty good, and we got a ranging pot. That's from our first key. That is a very good sign. Let's open the second. Oh my, more brews, another half restore. Okay, this is a full ranging pot. This is looking very good already. Key number 3. Nothing too special. Key number 4. Oh my god. Ooh, this is looking so good. If 2.5 prayer pots, hopefully we get 1 more. Nothing interesting from these. Okay, kind of last minute, but I'm gonna be buying a rune chain body instead of a plate body. I'm gonna go sell this plate body right now. I know I'm gonna lose some money on it, but it really doesn't matter. I don't need money for the rest of this run, so kind of just a last minute change up for me because I figured it's a lot more valuable to have a chain body that doesn't have any negative range attack bonus. So if I do need to tank a ranger for any reason, I can also kill him while tanking. It's not gonna affect my attack bonus that much anyway. I'm not going to have the green d'hide body on, of course, so it will be less DPS, but it won't be as bad as a negative 15 rune plate body. I'm also on my way right now to buy an Addy med helm from Barbarian Village because it also gives no negative ranged attack bonus. The prized jewel for the run, the Addy med helm. All right, key number 6. We are saved. 2 more restores. That is 16 prayer pot doses in total, so very good. We have the bare minimum. Anything else is just a bonus, but I would really love 6 prayer pots that I don't really have to worry about it. No prayer pots. 2 keys left. No prayer pots. Oh, you're gonna make me go in with 4, aren't you? No, you're gonna make me go in with 4. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's the bare minimum, but I think I can do it. I think I can do it. All right.